Hello, hello. Is this working? Is this working? Testing this out, testing this out. Hello, hello. Just gonna roll with it, guys. We are gonna roll with it. How is this? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? It's not like popping up on my end yet. Hello, hello. Oh gosh. I think it's working. Oh, are we good? Hello, testing. Yeah. I think we're good. Awesome. Okay. Hello, everybody. Megan, I see that you're here. Thanks for being here. All right, guys. So this is going to be, I have a lot of thoughts. First of all, I tried to set up this whole different thing using Ecamm, which is a program to help me stream. And of course, 10 minutes before I'm trying to go live, it doesn't work. I couldn't figure it out. So we just have to roll with it and just go with it. So, but anyway, for today, I just wanted to tell you, since it's the new year. So first of all, Happy New Year. One of my goals on this channel is to kick off a weekly live stream, because I think that this will help me better serve you in achieving your YouTube goals. It's just something that I want to be able to provide and be able to do. And I think the part that I was missing when I was still trying to, really figure out YouTube was a community, accountability, and just like a support system. So I wanted to be able to offer this. I plan to go live every single week. I'm still trying to figure out the timing. My plan was to go noon my time, which is Pacific time. Cool. I tried to pop the comment, but I can't. But Tom says it looks great. Awesome. Thanks, babe. So, yeah. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and leave a comment with the word replay. Let me know what you think. I just wanted to kind of get an idea of who's watching and, just get some feedback there. So, like I said, again, I am starting to kick this channel back up. I know I've been kind of quiet on here. I shifted to my vlog channel and stuff like that. But really for this year, I want to do as best of a job as I can as a YouTube coach. And I feel like this is just one of those things that would be cool to do. It would be fun to do. I think it'd be fun if you wanted to join every week. And it's just a place that you can kind of rely on if you have any questions as you're going through your YouTube journey, or if you want to run ideas by somebody, or if you want your channel reviewed, or if you have any questions, like all of that. You can rely on this being a place that you can go to. So I also am trying to, even though I'm a YouTube coach, also my name is Heather. I don't think I introduced myself, but I have my own YouTube goals as well. So I think that'd be kind of cool that, we can kind of build and work towards our goals together. So we're all kind of in it together. And that's kind of what, since this is the first one, kind of want to get you thinking about is like, what do you want to achieve? What do you want your YouTube channel to look like by the end of this year? Not that it's a New Year's resolution or anything, but thinking about where we want to steer our ship and like what direction that we want to head towards, I think is just something that I want to start kind of making you guys think about, so that as we go through the rest of this stream, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. So G-Stone Fitness is here. What's up? Hello from Africa, Kenya. Cool. Hi. So if you guys are just tuning in, my name is Heather. I'm a YouTube coach, and this is going to be a new weekly live stream that I'll be doing. It's typically going to be a channel review Q&A format. So if you have any questions about your YouTube journey, feel free to hop on every Friday. But then also I want to be doing, I want you to have a goal and let's keep each other accountable, So that's something that you can look forward to for this stream every single week. Now, to kind of kick off, I wanted to tell you about how the end of 2020 went for me for my YouTube journey, which is on my vlog channel, because I just finished up a 31 uploads in 31 days challenge, and it was absolutely amazing. So I definitely recommend it to anyone who's feeling a bit stuck, or if will actually, let me take that back. I wouldn't recommend doing a 31 days one, but definitely 10 days would be awesome. Let's see. Dominic is here. Hi, Dominic and Janet Vlogs. Hi, Heather. New to your channel, and thanks for showing me how to create a watermark. Awesome. I'm glad you found that helpful. And Jared's here. Awesome. Awesome. Hello, guys. Cool. So on today's stream, I want to do channel reviews. I'm not even sure if I can screen share on this thing because I don't know if I can get Ecamm to work the way that I want to, but if I can't share my screen, you'll still get my feedback. So if you have any questions about YouTube, or if you want your channel reviewed, let me know in the comments. I think it's always good to have a fresh perspective from a third party to look at your channel. And if they can kind of, just very quickly after scrolling through and maybe watching, a part of a video, if they can describe your YouTube channel the way that, you have it laid out in your head, then you're on the right track. So if you have if you have a channel that you want reviewed, please let me know. If Ecamm is your virtual cam, you should be able to share through Ecamm. Okay, there you go. I have no idea. We are going to figure that out. So let's see. Also, go ahead and put a goal that you have when it comes to YouTube. Leave it in the comments so we can kind of share goals. Hello, Judev. Hi, everybody. I'm like sad that I can't pop up comments. Hold up. Let me see if I can. Boop, boop. Nope, I can't. Janet says, I have a Spanish vlog channel and would love your input. All right, let's do it, Janet. Let me open up your opening up your channel right now. Guys, let's see. Janet F Vlogs. Let's see, Janet. I can't share my screen, Janet, but I'm checking it out here. All right. Janet F Vlogs. Vlogs. Recetas y más. Let's see. First thing I do when I stumble upon a channel is I kind of take it in as a whole, right? So I go to the homepage, and usually what I've noticed is that the channel banner and like the name of the channel are the first things that kind of contextualize what I'm supposed to be expecting as I scroll through the rest of the channel. And then I'll take a scroll through the homepage. So Janet here has her uploads bar at the top, vlogs, then recipes, fashion. So it's giving me an idea of what I can expect if I were to subscribe to her channel. And then the next thing that I do is I go to the about section. So I check out what the channel description is, just because I like to hear it from the creator themselves. Let's see. She says she uses her iPhone for everything, record and edit. I know I need to upgrade. You know what? That's great. It's all in Spanish. I can't read it, but let me just kind of poke around here. Hi, James. Okay, so my only feedback, it's kind of hard, Janet, since I don't speak Spanish. First of all, your subscribe button looks real good, so good job there. I mean, it looks like you're doing great. You've got great engagement. You have a lot of comments. You have a lot of likes. You have a great ratio of views to subscribers. So I think you have engagement. It's more, I think the thing about vlog channels, and I'm speaking from having a vlog channel of my own, you either have to be really clear about what exactly are you vlogging about? Because I think it's going to be really hard, or it takes a long time to just build a variety channel. It's hard for YouTube to understand what your content's about. It's hard for someone random who stumbles upon video number 65 to kind of get an understanding of the whole thing. You know what I mean? So if you maybe have a tagline that's this is what I'm documenting, or this is who I am, or what my story is about, or if there's some kind of anchor that is like a theme for the overall channel that isn't just you, that's a theme that a viewer who has no idea who you are, has never heard of you before, can still connect with. So, a typical example is like a mommy vlogger. So obviously, like anyone who's a mom can understand, like, okay, maybe I'd want to follow that person because, they're going through the same thing, kind of thing. Is there something like that where you can, add that into your channel banner? Because right now your channel is called Janet F Vlogs, and then the subline under that says vlogs again. So you're like not giving any new information. So that would be my only recommendation. But like, it looks great. Your channel banner is beautiful. I poked around through some videos, and like, I wouldn't say that you have to upgrade yet. Like, if you do, great. But I don't think the fact that you're using a phone is what is like keeping people away, if that makes sense. Like, I think getting more clear on why someone should stick around is probably going to do more for you than upgrading, I think, for now. Let's see. Okay, let me peek back into the comments. Megan says, my goal is posting a video each week on my part-time developer channel. Stretch goal is to be able to have some videos recorded, edited, and scheduled rather than record, edit, and push that week. Yes, Megan, me too. The person who's amazing at that is this guy I know named Tom Buck, who also is my husband. But Tom always has like 3-4 videos scheduled and just like ready to go, which is amazing. And I know the way to do that is like having to schedule a production day where I can kind of, crunch out 2 in a day. And I think I'm getting there. I think I'm going to be better at it. But also, I want to upload more than once a week. So it's like, if I build up a bank and then like upload more, I'm always going to have to restock the bank. So anyway, Scott is here. Hi, Scott. Weekly live stream is a great idea. Thanks for all the info. Awesome. And Janet says, yes, I need to work on figuring out exactly what to record, like one topic kind of thing. Yes, Janet, like, oh my gosh. Seriously, like on my vlog channel, I can't tell you how many iterations I've gone through on that channel. And just after this 31-day upload challenge I did, it really helped me get clear in terms of 3 things, because this is what I was going to talk about today. Okay. So if you guys are feeling stuck, you need clarity, you're unsure, you don't feel a pull in any direction in terms of your channel, I really think that's because you don't have enough data, right? So if we have a goal, you can start heading in that direction. But if you start to feel lost, it's because you don't have anything to go off of. So doing something where you're uploading under pressure, like, uploading for 10 days straight or something, kind of forces you to get the data to help you make a better decision and be able to, steer accordingly. So here are 3 things that I learned that maybe as you guys go through, January and recording your videos and stuff, you can keep these in mind. But here's 3 things that really helped me, or 3 things I really learned in doing this challenge. One, obviously, is the technical aspect. So you really want your process, your equipment, your editing software, your thumbnail process, like all of that to be second nature. Like, you don't want to be spending time figuring things out, because I think that just adds friction to the process. And the only way to get good at it is to practice. That's it. It's just repetitions. It's just, doing it over and over again to the point where you're not having to, it's like so habitual that you're not consciously having to think of like, what setting do I need to be on, or, all of that. So that's really important. Try to solidify your process. 2 is your style, right? So the way that I film my vlogs is probably going to be different from the way that Janet films her vlogs, which is probably going to be different from any other vlogger, right? There's nothing right or wrong or better or worse, but it's more of like what style is going to work for your content, for your story, for the things that you're trying to tell and trying to show. And it does take some experimentation. that's just like, kind of annoying to hear probably if you're impatient and you kind of want to see results faster. But also I would embrace the creative part. Like, this is all supposed to be fun. So the more that you can have fun with it, I think the better your content will be, even if you are experimenting. I experimented a lot during my 31-day challenge and I had a blast. Like, I learned how to do B-roll. I tried doing like an interactive type of video where I told the viewers to like take out a notebook and do some reflection. I thought that was cool. I plan to do more of those types of videos here on this channel. So stuff like that. And then the last thing was my purpose, right? So which videos did I really feel good about making, even if the numbers didn't reflect that? So even if, like, talking about this interactive video, that was probably my lowest viewed video, but I was so proud of it. And that just told me, like, okay, is there a way that I can take that same format and that same approach, but also tie it into what people want to see from me, right? And just finding that balance. And I think once you kind of get a sense of your technical process, your style, and your purpose, then it's easier for you to convey what people can get out of your channel, right? Like, why should they subscribe? Because here's the thing, like, I think the thing that I didn't realize when I was vlogging like regularly, especially coming out of the 2016 like vlog renaissance, that like all these new vloggers came around when Casey started vlogging and stuff like that. The thing that I didn't realize is that we are creating a YouTube channel, which sounds obvious, right? But it isn't just a one-way street. There is an expectation, because we're on this platform and not any other platform, of production value, of storytelling, of etiquette, even, that's kind of expected because you're on YouTube. And I think I kind of didn't take that as seriously. I was like, I'm just going to upload content because that's what Casey does. That's what everyone else does. Let's just create more, just keep creating. But I think we also have to remember that, the more, let's see, like in traditional media, they have like staff and meetings and budget to plan like a 2-minute commercial, right? And I'm not saying that that's what we have to do it to like that level, but I think it's important to remember that there is an expectation that goes with having a legit YouTube channel that people want to subscribe to. And if it's just a matter of like, I'm just putting out content and there's no cohesiveness, there's no theme, there's no brand, there's no interaction, there's no things that make YouTube great, then like, I don't even think it's a conscious decision. People just don't gravitate towards that, right? Because you're not even meeting the expectation of what they would want out of YouTube at all, like in general, right? Let alone from your channel. So like, when I came to that realization, I was looking at my channel and I was like, man, I'm all over the place. Like, would I subscribe to this? I don't know if I would subscribe to this. It's like so messy. And if you think about new people coming in to every single video, right? Like, I think as creators, especially when we're getting our channel started, we like to look at the first 10 videos and the first 20 videos that we made. And we're like, wow, like, look, this is what my channel's about, right? But when people find you, they find you through one video, unless they know you already. So if you're on Instagram and you direct them to follow you on YouTube, then they already have an idea of who you are because they've been following you on Instagram, or they know you in person, or they found you on Facebook or something like that. But if they don't have any idea who you are, which is how most of us are going to get our new subscribers, they're going to find us on YouTube. That video that they're watching in that moment is going to be the first introduction to who you are. They're not going to go back to day one. They're not going to see the video from yesterday. They're not going to see the video from last week. They're going to see the video that they just discovered in that moment. And if you're thinking like, oh, but how do they not get an idea of what my channel is about? Like, look at all this content. I think only the hardcore fans are going to go back and kind of catch up. But most people are just going to subscribe and watch moving forward. So it's important to kind of just be aware of that and making sure that, we're conveying the value succinctly in every video. And I know that takes some planning. So yeah, that's just kind of a rant about it. Let's see. Janet says, lately I've been doing weight loss, meals, exercise, and things along those lines. Okay, that's great. I mean, that's a theme right there that's all kind of related. So that's a good thing. Jared says, I'm launching a video version of my podcast on Monday. That's exciting. I'm going to have it be a series on my channel to leverage my current subscribers, but would love to know if you think it should be on its own channel. Oh man, Jared. So here's how I'm going to answer that question. And anytime someone asks me, like, should I start a second channel? The answer to that is, if you think that the audience is going to be different, then start a second channel. So like, I know for sure that on my vlog channel, not everyone wants to start a YouTube channel. So that's why I have this one. But I will also say it is, it's hard to build one channel. It's even harder to build two. So that's just another thing. But you also have leverage with your podcast being audio. So, you can direct people who are listening to the audio and already subscribed there to a channel that's just like called the Hive Podcast. So that's almost like where I'm leaning towards. And then if anyone wanted to find out more about the creator behind the Hive Podcast, they can go to your personal channel. That's what I would say about that. All right, let's see. Janet says, I would love to learn how to transfer my clips from my phone to my laptop to be able to add end screens. I'd love to learn how to transfer my clips from my phone to my laptop. Yeah, that's a good question. If you have an iPhone, I would just airdrop it, but I'm guessing you don't, which is why you can't do that. So AK4 Gamer, hi. Tom, Jared asking the eternal question over here. Yeah, okay, so if you're just jumping in, my name is Heather. I'm a YouTube coach, and this is going to be a new weekly live stream that I'm going to be doing here on this channel every Friday. That's going to be primarily channel reviews and Q&A, but also accountability, support. If you are working on YouTube this year, you're really trying to take it seriously and take it to the next level, you can count on this stream being a place where you can get support. So feel free to, share your goals today. And then if you want, to have accountability and sharing your progress, you can come back here every single Friday and I will be here for you. And I'm excited to see like where we all go in this year. And I will also be the first to say that I have my own goals too. This channel is relatively small, but I'd like to grow it. I'd like to be able to serve more people. I'd like to help more people share stories on YouTube and be able to connect through this awesome platform that I so love. So I have my own goals too, and I think it'll be cool that we're kind of in it together. So let's see, James. I've seen a lot of videos that say to identify your audience, but honestly, don't know how to do that. I have analytics of who watches. Do I base it off of who is watching? So that's a hard question, James. I will say I read this study by Google a couple months ago that, the way that we approach target audience and marketing, traditionally in marketing is through demographics. So, you've got females between the ages of, 40 and 50 who are moms that use iPhones or something like that. So not only is it demographics, but it's behavioral patterns and where they hang out online and, how they shop and all of that. And the more specific that you can get, the more targeted you're going to be able to be, which is great. And it works, right? So channels that are specific to, fitness over 50 or something it's going to be so much faster to grow that channel because it's very, very clear what the channel is about and who that channel is for. I've always struggled with that because there is no single demographic for someone who wants to start YouTube. It's everybody, from 19 to, 90, let's say. And they look and, they look totally different. They're all from different parts of the world. And that was really frustrating to me because I felt like if I could just crack the code on who I was specializing in, I'd be able to kind of ramp up my channel. But like to this day, I still haven't been able to figure that out. And that study that Google put out said that because of how, especially with 2020, the way that we connect through tech and new media and stuff, it's not so much important to know demographics as much as it is important to lean into intention. So if someone has the intention to start a YouTube channel, if someone has the intention to connect, which I think your channel is about, it's that sense of connection of being able to, feel like they're hanging out with friends at the same time since it's live, which is hard to, there's no analytics on that. You can't there's no demographics of why this person is watching me. But I will say, you can look this up on YouTube, or not YouTube, but the marketing department of Google is called Think with Google. And they have studies that show why people watch YouTube videos. And a lot of the reasons why people watch YouTube videos are inspiration, connection, to be able to learn something new, to feel less lonely, things like that. I think that's where you can kind of make content around that, which, is hard because it's not like a concrete demographic. But if you know that, okay, a lot of people are coming to be entertained, then pushing the dial on how do we turn up the entertainment factor. So it's a long answer to your question, but yeah, what was it? Identify your audience, but honestly don't know how to do that. Yeah. So you're obviously YouTube is going to be able to tell you, percentage of male to female audience, age, even place in the world that they're from. But I just think that that's for some channels, that doesn't really tell you anything. Just because you have a bunch of people from Australia watching you, depending on your content, that it's not like you're going to take action on that. So I think it depends on the channel. But the other thing I would say is if you can't get the data from YouTube, then ask for it, right? You do a really good job of this, James. You're constantly pitching questions to your audience when you're live, trying to get feedback. That I would just keep doing that. If there's a way that you can just, without putting out a survey or whatever, to get more data, I think that's good. Let's see, Janet, since I edit on my iPhone, I do have an iPhone and use iMovie, but my laptop is an Apple. I mean, say my laptop is not an Apple. Okay. Yeah. I have no idea. I don't even know. I haven't had a not Apple laptop in 2 decades at this point. So I have no idea. I don't even know how people transfer their footage. But I can tell you editing on a laptop is probably going to be a lot easier. Maybe James can chime in because you have Android. Tom says, I think a lot of identify your audience is thinking of a specific person behavior beyond demographics. Yes. Tom's a really good example. So he didn't go into his channel with who's my target audience. And I've heard multiple YouTube creators say this is as long as you're making content where you're having fun, content that you would want to watch, then I think that the right people will almost gravitate towards you that are automatically like-minded, automatically gonna, they're gonna like your content because they are like you and you like your content. So I think that's how Tom, who's about to hit 50,000, really approached his channel versus, because if he did it the way that these are the things that are trending, or here's where I'm seeing a lot of response, his channel would be totally different. And he said this, I think you guys have heard him say this multiple times, but he really tried to stick to what he wanted to make, and just how can I make this more fun for me? And I think that helps that helps the audience kind of like you too, right? Because they're watching you for you. But that part has to be done after you've got the branding right. You kind of have to package it in a way like, here's what you can expect, and then dive deeper with me into each video. Let's see. Dominic says, you can plug your phone charger's USB into the laptop and the import option will come up. There you go. Boror. Recently, I had a video that reached 9,000 views, and now the rest of my videos is not doing great. Okay, yeah. So see, this is what I'm talking about. When the way that someone discovers your channel is through one video, like that's how it is. It's the same way that you meet someone in real life. There's like only one time that it happens, right? Like you're at an event, yeah, pre-COVID, but like the way that you meet someone is just like there's one time where it happens and it's one interaction. And that's the same thing when someone's meeting you for the first time on YouTube. It's like they either search something in, or you popped up on their homepage, or you showed up in the suggested box or something like that. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to continue on to them going to your channel, subscribing, watching your other content. That's why it's important, like with every video that you put out, you kind of got to think, without putting the pressure on yourself, but you kind of got to think like there could be people watching the stream that have never seen a single video of mine, and you knowing that, how can you frame your video so that each video is a good introduction and gives a good idea of what your content is about, so that if someone likes that, they'll want to stick around, they'll want to subscribe to your channel. It happens all the time. I think a lot of the times people will get a video that kind of pops compared to the rest of their content. And then, all your other videos are kind of just sitting there. What I would do is, if you've had one video that pops and you get some subscribers from that video, keep making another video. Because if those new subscribers are now sticking around, they're subscribing for a reason, right? They're going to want to see new content. So just keep going. Or another thing that you can do is, why did that video pop compared to the rest of your content? What is it about that video that made it so it was, more servable versus the other ones? Was it the thumbnail? Was it the title? Was it, the people that were watching were sticking around for a long time? These are all kind of analytics that you can check in YouTube, but I think there's some, I think you could kind of take a look at that and think about that as you're making new content. Okay. Tom, I found it helpful to make videos for myself 6 months ago, and that makes a difference. And dumb jokes. There you go. Yes. So, like I said, if you are just tuning in, my name is Heather. I'm a YouTube coach, and I'm starting this new weekly live stream show for the whole year. Okay. So talk about accountability. That's what this show is going to be about, not just for me, but also for you. The best way I learn is by doing. I just took a test on my learning style. There's visual learners and audio learners. And for me, I'm neither of those things. I'm a learn by doing. So I really wanted to, brush up my kind of performance skills on camera. I wanted to learn eCam. I wanted to connect with my community. I want to grow my channel as well. So I was like, I have all the, the best way to achieve all those goals is to do a weekly live stream show. And it'll allow me to connect with you guys and kind of provide a place where you can also get that same support and accountability and stuff like that. So I think it's a win-win for everybody. If you were not here at the beginning, I was having some trouble with eCam, which is why I can't pop up comments and figure that out. But we're going to get 1% better. We don't have to have it perfect at the beginning. That's what I told myself, because I was getting really, really frustrated. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just improve one thing for the next stream and one thing for the next stream. So if you're still here and you've shared your goal, or if you haven't yet, or you're watching the replay, let me know what your goal is. And then also share what your channel is about, because I'm going to tell you right now, I will check it out and I'll leave you feedback. Okay. I want to do my best to give you the support that I'm saying that I'm going to give you. So let me know what your channel is about, and I'll go check it out this weekend. And then you can come back here next week. I'm going to aim for noon Pacific Standard Time every Friday. I know it was a little late today, but again, I was having technical difficulty. So noon PST every Friday. So yeah, let's see. Thank you, very helpful. I love that. I want to get into the mindset of trying to improve with each upload. And Desert Cornhole's here. Hola, what's up? Great. So, I mean, I'll stick around for as long as you guys want to be here. So if you have any other questions, I'm happy to hang out for a bit. So yeah, let's see. What else can I talk about? Boom, boom. Channel reviews. Does anyone want me to review their channel? Anyone else want to do that? I've got a browser open right here. Let's see. Okay, so 1% better. The next time that I'm streaming, you guys, I'll be able to use Ecamm, hopefully, so I can pop up comments. That's like one thing I want to do. And then also, I don't know if I like this setup, so I kind of want to see if there's something that I can improve. I don't know. We'll see. But again, I don't have to have it figured out. So also, if you have any topics that you want me to talk about on these weekly live streams, that would be great. Let me know. Desert Cornhole, make me get off my arse and get my channel going. Yes, especially for you, David. Your channel would be like, it's so niche. Like, I'm just looking at, I'm like, oh my god, it could be such a channel that would really look. I'm just gonna even look at this. Cornhole boards DIY. Show keyword score. Look at that. TubeBuddy's giving me a score of 62. Searches per month on cornhole boards DIY, 31,000. That's insane. Could be you, dude. Ooh, LED cornhole boards. That's cool. James said, I just got TubeBuddy. Where would you recommend I should start in utilizing the tool? I would start with the keyword tool when you upload a video, James. So when you go to upload a video where you're putting in your keywords, it'll actually recommend tags to you, which is so helpful because it'll tell you, like, based on relevance, keyword score, and I forgot what the last one is, but I trust it. Like, I used to do a lot of research on keywords, but it's been really great to just be able to use the keywords that TubeBuddy suggests. So I would start there, and then as you kind of expand, you'll see it like pop up as you're on YouTube, and it'll just, because it's on YouTube, you'll be able to see like how you use it. Let's see. Olivia, do you write a script before recording a video? Do you have any tips for making those if you do? By the way, your videos have been really helpful, so thank you. Okay, cool. Olivia, I do write a script. Let's see, where's my notebook? Okay, here's my script. Okay, first thing I have is a notebook. Every video starts out with an idea. So, like, if I have an idea of making a custom subscribe button for your videos, that'll be the idea that I have. And then because I'm tutorial based on this channel, I just write down the steps. It's usually very concrete and straightforward. Like, what does someone need to know in order to make the subscribe button that I'm talking about? I write down those steps. It's really the intro that I kind of have to script, because that's the thing that's going to, determine whether people stick around and watch the rest of the video. I mean, maybe not so much anymore because we have chapter markers where people can just skip to the point of the video where they want to go. But yeah, so for the scripting, I always just make sure that in the first 10 seconds that I have what I call a hook, so that there's like, it nails exactly what this video is about. It sets the expectation of what the rest of the video is. It tells the viewer that, yes, if you clicked on this video because of this title and the thumbnail, this is exactly what you're going to get. I don't introduce myself. I don't even bother introducing myself, because I feel like everyone is YouTube savvy enough to figure out, like, okay, if they really like this channel, they want to get to know me, they know how to navigate YouTube and find the info and all of that. So I don't even bother with that. Then I get into the meat of the content, and then I have an outro. So usually it's like a recap. I pose a question to encourage comments, and then I direct them to watch another video. So it's pretty straightforward. And I usually write it all out like with pencil, because when I do that, it helps me remember when I'm recording. So I just keep my notebook on my lap when I'm sitting in front of the camera, kind of like this. And then I just, check my notes after every bullet point, and then deliver the line, go back, look at my notes, deliver the line, and then just kind of edit it until it looks smooth. So yeah, hope that helps. Can't get over others. Too much fear of sucking. Yeah. So, okay. So if you are afraid of making your first video or making your first few videos, think of it this way. No one's going to care until your 20th video. Think of it that way. So make 20 videos with no expectation of them doing good, knowing that the experience you get from the 20 videos, that means your 21st video is going to be so much better than your first one. And then that's when people are going to start trickling in. Also, I'll tell you, especially if you're just starting out, a lot of the times the videos that you don't plan to do well will do well. So, not that you intentionally ever want anything to go bad, but it's more of like, you didn't think that this was going to be the one that would be the winner, and then it ends up being the winner. And then that can give you more data on like how you can make better videos and stuff like that. So just make 20 videos, like, do 2 a week or 1 a week, or, whatever, what have you. And then just know that, okay, your 21st video is going to be better than video number 2. 25th video is going to be better than video number 3, etc. So kind of just get it out there. And then also for you, David, like, I think your channel is not going to be, if you're still doing what I think you're going to do, I think it's going to be a channel that's more of a library type of channel where people can reference. It's kind of like my channel. Like, a lot of the content on this channel is timeless. It's about how to do YouTube, unless YouTube significantly changes. But doing a channel banner, figuring out your YouTube brand, camera confidence, like all of that is timeless. You could still watch my videos from 2017 and it's still relevant. I think that's what a lot of your content's going to be like as well. So just build the library. Just think like, okay, if my channel was at 10,000 subscribers, what videos would be on it? Like, what are the go-to, if you're just getting started with cornhole, like, obviously here's where you need to start. Here's step 1, step 2, step 3, instructions, rules, whatever. Cool. All right. What's up, Heather? How are you doing today? Hello, Hunter. Hello. And Bald Bearded Builders here. What's up? James, the other day we learned 1 through 10 in Tagalog on a live stream, and brings me back to that time you got us to be on a video 4 years ago. Oh my God. When you learned Swahili. Desert Cornhole. I like the way of thinking about that. Cool. Awesome, guys. So I think that's where I'm going to end it. Thanks for being here. If you didn't hear who I am, my name is Heather. I'm a YouTube coach, and this is a new live stream show that I'm going to be doing every single Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time for all of 2021 for a variety of reasons, mostly to keep myself accountable and level my own skills, but also to provide a support system and encouragement system for you guys. So put it out there. What's your YouTube goal? We'll make it happen together. and we'll check in again next week. And if you have any questions, let me know. So thanks for being here. I had fun. I hope you guys did too. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Take care. Bye. Oh, Hunter, I just saw your question. Can I ask you a random question? Hurry, Hunter, you have 2 seconds. Nick just got here. Thumbs up the video, everyone. Thanks. I'll be watching instead of Lunch Bunch each week. I just told Rebecca that I can no longer go to Lunch Bunch. Sorry, I know I said I would leave, but I'm trying to see what Hunter's question was. Woo, 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 woo. All right, you're just going to have to DM me, dude. Catch you guys later. Bye. Oh, would you rather be caught picking your nose or a wedge picking your nose? Right? I don't know.